Hi, and thank you for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. This week, we are focusing on a character in the Old Testament named Aaron, kind of walking through the Bible, learning about his life, learning about what he did. Aaron was Moses' brother and was a pivotal character throughout the story of the Israelites being delivered from Egypt and wandering through the wilderness. Now today we're going to kind of take just a very short, it's actually 2 verses. This is found in Exodus chapter 28, but this tells us something very important about Aaron that you may or may not be aware of. Exodus chapter 28 says this, beginning in verse 1. Have Aaron, now this is God speaking, have Aaron your brother brought to you from among the Israelites, along with his sons Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, so they may serve me as priests. Verse 2, make sacred garments for your brother Aaron and give him dignity and honor. Now, those of you that have read through the Bible, you've heard the term priest several times, specifically in the Old Testament, more so than the New. But what is a priest? Now, the very interesting thing is there were priests before this. We hear of Melchizedek was the first priest ever mentioned in the Bible under Abraham. But this is the first time in the Old Testament that God established a line of priests. And he did it for his chosen people, Israel. And he did it starting with the family of Aaron. So Aaron, who we've been talking about all week, was the first priest. Him and his family, his children, his sons, and the lineage below would go beyond and become the priest. What is a priest? A priest at that time was really the mediator, the ambassador between God and the people, okay? And so this was the people that at the tabernacle that they would hold the sacrifices, and they would, if someone had sinned, they would bring the sacrifices before the presence of God for atonement for that person. They would do the sacred ceremonies and the important things that needed to happen between the presence of God and the people. It was a mediator, an ambassador, a connection between the people and between God. And this is who Aaron was called out to be in his role within the community of believers as the Israelites were. Isn't it interesting how God orchestrated his life? We go back to Monday when we talked about he was called out simply because he was a good speaker, right? Moses was a little scared. God said, all right, I'm going to bring in Aaron. And then we see as God uses Aaron as he held up Moses' hands and he does incredible things as he's walked through. But now God reveals his purpose, his individual purpose is to be this priest, to be this leader in that way in the community of believers. What is incredible about the New Testament is that we realize that we don't have priests in that sense anymore, do we? We don't have a mediator, that a person, a human who mediates between us and God. We don't have someone that we have to go and talk to and say, okay, can you go talk to God for me? You can talk to God directly. You see, when Jesus died on the cross, he eliminated the need. He was that ultimate atonement and that ultimate sacrifice. He mediated between us and God and made a relationship path that we could have a relationship with God again through the saving grace of Jesus Christ. You don't have to go to a priest to talk to God. You don't have to go to a pastor to talk to God. God doesn't listen to me more because I'm a pastor, my husband's a pastor, than he would listen to you. Because of the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, we all, each of us, can personally have a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. And we can talk to him directly. We can go to him directly. We can ask for forgiveness directly. What an incredible gift that is. Take advantage of that today. If there's something on your heart, if there's something that you are feeling you need to talk to God about, why wait? Talk to God right now. Share your heart with him, be open and honest, and take advantage of that gift that we have, that we can go directly to the throne room of God. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily dose for spiritual growth.